everybody. Hope you had a good weekend. Today is actually Sunday night. I didn't make a video yesterday, Saturday, for day 7 because I wanted to do it all today. I had a busy weekend, so I didn't get to some things that I wanted to do as far as the blog and videos go. But I'll give you an update now. Day 7 yesterday was Saturday, and that was my entire week of clean eating. And I had a busy day to look forward to, so I was glad that it was one of my rest days. So I slept pretty well the night before. It was nice having that break from the gym. I was feeling a little exhausted, a little tired. So it was good that it was my rest day. My weight from previous day stayed about the same. So from day 6 to day 7, it was the same. I am in the middle of my menstrual cycle right now, so when we talk about my update, my entire week and my update after 7 days for today, I'll tell you about that. But we were supposed to have a photo shoot today, an engagement photo session today on Sunday. So yesterday I was a little bit stressed about trying to get everything together in time. Other than that, the whole day was pretty good. I was running around all day, pretty much, and I had to eat a lot on the go. So that tested a little bit of my clean eating skills because I had to eat a meal out. But I brought some stuff with me, so that helped save. So then going for today is day 8, and it's Sunday, so it's been an entire week from when I started last Sunday. And today I was exhausted. I was really tired today, probably the most tired I've been in a long time. And I don't know why. It could be being in the middle of my cycle. It could be my sleep. I didn't sleep very well last night. It could be the eating. I don't know. I don't have a way to tell why my energy sucks right now. There's no way for me to really pinpoint it. But I just wanted to note that I'm really tired today. Today I'm supposed to do upper body. But I didn't. I decided to listen to my body. It's still really sore. It needs some more recovery, so I decided to not do anything today training-wise. I made another rest day, so I'll continue my training tomorrow. I should be better. Today I woke up a pound heavier, and I think that is just due to my cycle. I don't think it has anything to do with anything else. Typically I gain anywhere from 2, sometimes even 5 or 6 pounds during my cycle. So once this is over, I will update you with new progress pictures, because I think that's important to see once you're off your cycle. If you have an update in the middle, I will always tell my clients, if you have an update, a check-in day, and you're on your cycle on that day, you still send it to me, but I want to see you again once you've finished, because those numbers can drastically change. So I took my pictures this morning, and you'll see that on the blog post, and I'll do side-by-side comparisons so you can see the difference between today, this morning, and last Sunday's mornings. And my measurements are there as well. But I will also do the same thing once I'm finished with my cycle, so you can see that progress. An entire week has gone by. I don't really feel anything different as far as eating this way. The biggest thing I have noticed is that I'm consuming a lot more variety of fruits and vegetables, which I really like. Other than that, everything else is kind of the same. It's not like I didn't eat vegetables or fruits before, but I would eat the same kinds over and over again. I wasn't more adventurous when it came to choosing what vegetables and fruits I was going to eat. So I do like that difference. My training is still kind of the same. It's still really hard. I've added and twisted some stuff around, so I expected to be a little bit more sore this week. But other than that, it's still the same intensity. I'm still doing the same rep ranges, sets for my goals that I have set. I'm still doing the same kind of high intensity interval training that I've been doing. Those things aren't changing. So I still feel really good about those things. My body's just really sore. I've noticed a couple of changes in my body just from eating this way. Actually, it wasn't me that pointed them out. Yesterday I went dress shopping with 2 of my really good friends, and they pointed out that my derriere was a little bit more shapely, which of course is something everyone wants to hear. But I didn't notice it because I see myself every day. So it was really cool to have them point it out to me, and they, showed me like, hey, your butt looks pretty good. So I'm like, oh wow, that's awesome to hear. So I guess all that extra glute stuff is really working. So that made me really excited. Other than that, I'm seeing a little bit more definition in my midsection. Most women tend to carry extra weight in their midsection, in their hips, and their legs. I'm no different. I carry it all in my midsection, and it's the last place to lose weight for me. My arms are becoming more defined. That's been that way for a long time. My legs are getting there, but my stomach and my abs are something that I have had not seen a whole lot of improvement in over the last few months because I just hold everything there. So I'm seeing little lines appear here and there, which is really cool to see. But that's the biggest changes I've seen. I know a week isn't a whole lot of time to really see progress from something. That's why I'm doing 2 weeks. Not necessarily that 2 weeks is even more time. Ideal it would be a month. I don't have that kind of time frame right now. So 2 weeks is what I'm going to do. And I'm doing it the best that I can. I am sticking to it the best that I can. I'm being as honest as I can. And, I'm trying to show that, I'm learning things that I wasn't expecting to learn because if you know me, if you're one of my clients, if you've heard about my philosophy, I'm not an advocate of clean eating whatsoever anymore because of the restrictions that it tends to place on people, not because of the types of food. It is strictly because your definition of what clean eating is going to be different than mine, most likely. So I don't like clean eating for the fact that people who get into it, they have a certain definition, and that definition is like their Bible, it's their rule book, and I don't agree with that philosophy because I feel like it sets you up for binging. And as you'll see in my transformation blog and video post later this week, binging is not something to laugh about. Binging is a serious matter, and it's an eating disorder, and most people don't consider that an eating disorder. Some people don't even consider emotional eating a eating disorder, but it is. It's having a bad relationship with food. That's considered an eating disorder. It doesn't have to be just, oh, she's anorexic, she's bulimic. Those are the more well-known eating disorders, but it doesn't mean that binge eating and emotional eating is not one, because those are things that are currently happening, especially in the fitness industry, that people just aren't talking about. And people want to view these things as like, oh, that's my cheat meal. No, if you have to have a cheat meal and you're eating an entire pizza or you're just eating everything in sight for that entire meal, that's not a cheat meal or a free meal. That's binging. So, one of my biggest goals here is to show that flexible dieting or flexible eating, if it fits your macros, doesn't allow for that type of behavior because it doesn't advocate having those strict restrictions on things. You're allowed to have the foods, and if there's something you're craving, you need to go ahead and have it before you tell yourself no a million times, and that 1,000,001th time you say yes and you end up going crazy. So that's the whole point that I'm trying to get across here. Not that clean eating ways are horrible, or that they're stupid, or they don't work, because you could eat clean, and if you enjoy eating clean, then do it. I would want you to eat clean. It's very healthy. But if you're a type of person that knows that you like to have the treats and you like to have the not so healthy food, the bad foods, then clean eating is probably not for you. So that's my entire point here. And I'm not saying that I eat junk food. I don't eat Pop-Tarts. I can't even tell you the last time I even had a freaking Pop-Tart. But I do have pizza, and I have beer, and I have mac and cheese, and I have, unhealthy foods, and I can go to the movie theater and have some popcorn if I want. That's what I enjoy about flexible eating, because there's no restrictions, and if there's something that I want, I can have it. So that's the entire point. That was kind of like a mini rant there. I didn't want this video to be that long, but I'm very passionate about this, and it's something that I believe in, and it's something that I've really trying to instill in my clients and the people who ask me what I do and how I do it. This is what you're going to get from me, because I believe in it that much. So that pretty much sums up day 7 and 8 for me. And like I said, I'll post all the pictures. You'll be able to see the side-by-sides. I still don't know how to pose in any kind of bikini. I'm trying to figure it out. It's very hard. People who say like, oh, I can do that bikini contest, I can compete in that. you don't even understand how difficult it is to pose. So you'll see all that. Don't make fun of my picture posing. And then hopefully this gives you a little bit of insight, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow on day 9. Have a great week.